Have you ever felt like no one sees your true potential? Like you have this secret superpower, but you're stuck on the sidelines? Well, let me tell you a story about a guy named Ethan, who turned his quiet passion into a stadium-shaking victory. This isn't just a story. It's a reminder that your unique skills are your greatest strength. Ethan was your classic high school nerd at Lincoln High. While everyone else was obsessed with sports and parties, Ethan's world was made of code and algorithms. His passion was computers. But to most of his classmates, that just translated to one word: boring. Especially to guys like Jake, the star football captain, and his crew. To them, Ethan was practically invisible, or worse, just a target for a quick joke. He was the quiet kid in the corner, living in a world they didn't understand. One morning, a surprise announcement echoed through the school halls. The Lincoln Lions football team needed a new strategist. A strategist, someone to analyze opponents and design game-winning plays. As the words hung in the air, a thought sparked in Ethan's mind. This was Italiano. This was his chance to show everyone what he could really do. He knew football, but more importantly, he knew patterns, he knew data, and he knew strategy. He could use his coding logic to crack the code of the football field. The idea was terrifying. Him, the nerdy coder, stepping into the jock's den. The thought of facing Jake and the team made his stomach churn, but a bigger feeling started to take over: the desire to prove himself. He took a deep breath, pushed aside his fear, and signed up. He was going to show them that a brain could be just as powerful as brawn. The first day in the strategy room was exactly as awkward as Ethan had imagined. The football players barely glanced at him, their expressions a mix of confusion and amusement. "This is our new strategist," one of them whispered, not quietly enough. The coach looked skeptical. But then, it was Ethan's turn to present. He didn't just talk about football. He brought his world into theirs. He pulled up detailed analytics, heat maps of player movements, and probability models for different plays. He had coded programs to simulate game scenarios, identifying weaknesses in their opponent's defense that no one had ever noticed. The room fell silent. The players stared, their jaws practically on the floor. Even the coach leaned forward, his eyes wide with amazement. Jake, the captain who used to mock him, was speechless. He saw it right away. Ethan's wild, nerdy ideas were their secret weapon. Finally, game day arrived. The air was electric with tension. Lincoln High were the underdogs, facing the top-ranked team in the state. The first half was brutal. Just as everyone predicted, they were getting crushed. By halftime, the scoreboard showed a grim reality.